Assalamu alaikum students and welcome to SM Public Academy Campus 5 online lectures. As I always ask you people, I hope you are staying home and I hope you all are staying safe, okay? And I believe that you are taking care of all the necessary SOPs and you are, taking care of yourself during this COVID-19 condition. I wish you all health and let's move on. Today we will be having our English language class, 8th grade students. Okay, and I'm your teacher, Ms. Abarif, as you all know me. So today we are going to have another lecture of English language. Okay, last time we had a lecture of literature. Okay, today we'll be having an English language class. And as I've told you so many times before, again, I'm going to repeat it one more time that today, you will be submitting your English literature copies, okay? And you will be taking back your language copies. So, this assignment will be done in the language copies. So, this assignment needs not to be submitted today. This assignment that I'm going to give you today. You have to submit this assignment afterwards, okay? That is, you have to submit this assignment whenever the next submission date is given, okay? So please don't worry. Don't ask me this question in the end. I'm telling you right now this thing, okay? You have to submit your English literature copies today. Okay, let's move on. So what's our topic for today? Our topic for today is kinds of sentences. Now you must have been through like a lot of different types of sentences. We have already done the conditionals and the kinds of sentences when we were doing the actives and passives. But today we are going to do them in more detail. That is, I'm going to tell you a more detailed version of actually what are the different kinds of sentences. Okay. So let's see what are the different kinds of sentences that we have. Okay, first of all, what is a sentence? You people, must have come across this word so many times, okay, I'm writing a sentence, I'm making a sentence. What is a sentence? First of all, you people need to understand this thing, that what is a sentence. So let's read together. Just give me a minute, let me admit the students. Okay. The sentence is generally defined as a group of words that expresses a thorough idea by giving a statement order or asking a question or exclaiming. So basically, what is a sentence? A sentence is when you have a group of words and that group of words is actually referring to an idea or a thought or a statement or asking a question or exclaiming. I mean, whenever you have anything that you are saying that as a sentence, I would say, okay, everything that you say is in a form of a sentence. Now, the sentence might differ. Sometimes you might be requesting, sometimes you might be proposing, sometimes you might be, giving an order, sometimes you might be making a wish, but all of those are sentences, okay, different types of sentences. Okay. So today we will discuss the following kinds of sentences. That is, we have 6 different types or 6 different kinds of sentences. The imperatives, optative, proposals, assertive, exclamations, and conditionals. Now, I believe out of these, you have done the imperatives in the actives and passives. I've told you. Assertives, you people know, exclamations, conditionals, only optative and proposals might be a little bit new to you people. Otherwise, the rest of them, we have done some of them, some more or less some of them when I told you in the previous classes. Okay. So, okay, we still have students coming in. Okay, let them go. Okay, fine. So the first type, let's see. The imperative sentences. Now, what are the imperative sentences? Imperative sentences, the sentence which is used to convey a command or a request. Okay. A sentence which is used to convey a command or a request is called an imperative sentence. So basically, what is an imperative sentence? An imperative sentence is when You are conveying a command or a request. That is, it's a sentence where either a command is being given, that is, an instruction is being given, or a request is being made. Whether it's an instruction, a command, or a request, either one of them is an imperative sentence. Okay, now let's look at some examples. Pass the salt. Now here you are giving an order. Okay, it's like pass the salt. Shut the front door. So you're telling somebody, you're giving an order. Okay, find my leather jacket. Find my leather jacket is again an order. Be there at 5. This is again an order. Clean your room. That might be a request, okay? Because you have the commands and the request. Now, if I add a please to any of these sentences, then all of these commands are going to turn into a request. Okay, how? Let's see. If I say please pass the salt, then it's going to be my request, but it will remain an imperative sentence. Or if I say please be there at 5, so that is again going to be my request. Okay, children, you're not allowed to open the camera, so please stop acting childish and stop playing with the keypads and the mouse pads, please. Okay, so the imperative sentence, do people understand? A command or a request sentence is an imperative sentence where a direct command or a direct request is made. Okay, let's move on. Assertive sentences. Now, what are assertive sentences? An assertive sentence states a fact. Okay, now it states any fact when we are, stating whether it's a universal truth, whether it's any other thing. It's called an assertive sentence. Okay, so sentences are simple statements. They state, assert, or declare something. That is, if you tell something, if you simply state something, then it's called an assertive sentence. That is, they actually tell something about to the other person. Now it can be anything. An assertive sentence can be further divided into affirmative sentences and negative sentences. So basically assertive sentences are further divided into affirmative, that is a positive sentence, and a negative sentence, that is a no one. Then you have negativity into it. For example, Harris is a tall boy. This is an affirmative sentence, okay? So it is assertive and affirmative at the same time, okay? Harris is a tall boy is an assertive sentence, that is, it is stating a fact that is true, okay? So, it's telling you about it's just a simple statement. Harris is a tall boy. Now, if you look at the second sentence here, now, Nadeem is not a tall boy. Now, this is a negative sentence, okay? A negative and an assertive sentence, okay? Because assertive sentences can be both positive and negative. Clear, children? Any questions regarding this so far you have? Let me know. Otherwise, you can always ask me in the Google Classroom. No problems. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, optative sentences. Now, this is a new kind of a sentence that I will be introducing to you people today. Optative. Now, what is an optative sentence? Any idea? Any you people have ever heard this before? Have you people ever heard this before? Okay. Optative sentences express a hope, wish, curse, keen desire, or a prayer. Operative sentences generally end with an exclamation mark. Okay, so optative sentences, this is a mistake, it will be optative. Optative sentences generally end with an exclamation mark. That is, if you are, the sentence which expresses a prayer or a keen wish for somebody. That is, a prayer can be if you are saying somebody, may you live long, may you have a wonderful life. All of these will be optative. Okay, thank you, children, for letting me know everything is clear so far. Okay, so optative sentence will be when you are telling the person, that okay, this is your you are praying for that person. Okay, you are wish you good luck, or may you get well soon. All of these are prayers, right? So this is going to be an optative sentence. Or if you are telling a keen wish, that is like I hope my dream comes true. So that is my wish, okay, or my desire. And then a curse, if you're cursing somebody, go to hell, or may you lose the game, or may you fall down. All of these will be the optative sentences where you are actually expressing a hope, a wish, or a interest, keen interest thing, okay, desire thing, okay, or a prayer is there. So now look at the examples. May the king of Arab live long. So this is a prayer actually. So if it's a prayer, it's an optative sentence. May you lose the game. Now this is a curse, okay, a curse, and you are wanting something bad for somebody to happen. May you lose the game, may you fall down, may you, may you never get the job. So all of these are curses. May the Almighty Allah help us in this tragedy. So this is a prayer again, okay? If there is a prayer, there is a wish, there is a hope, curse, keen desire, anything, this is called an optative sentence. Okay, let's move on. Okay, proposals. Now, what are proposals? Let's see, what are proposals? A plan or suggestion put forward for consideration by others is called a proposal. Okay, now what is a proposal? A proposal is when actually you put forward a plan, a strategy, a suggestion that that others can consider, and they can actually either accept it, or they can refuse it, or they can give their own suggestions on it, or they can use it for further use. That is called actually a proposal. Okay, now you have to understand the difference that a proposal sentence is not always supposed to be a marriage proposal. Okay, usually the first thing that we get in our mind is, okay, a proposal is a marriage proposal. No, a proposal can be a proposal for a company, a audit, or a proposal for going somewhere. All of these are proposals, okay, because they all are plans and suggestions. So let's look here. Let us play. Okay, so this is a proposal. Come on, let us play. Okay, that is somebody's giving a proposal here. Let me work. That is, I want to work, so come on, help me, or let me work. That is a plan. Let me work. That's a suggestion, maybe. Let's work together. This is actually a suggestion or a proposal, basically, again here. That let's work together, that you are telling a person that, okay, let's work together on something. So this is a plan or a suggestion, okay? Clear? Let's move on. Exclamations. Okay, now exclamations are a little tricky one, because exclamations can be, a sentence that expresses strong emotions such as excitement, surprise, happiness, hunger, etc., and has an exclamation mark. So basically, exclamations are when you have a strong excited or a strong emotional feeling attached to that sentence. Okay, when you're saying it, you have a strong emotion coming along with it. Okay, that is, if you are saying the sentence, the person you are saying it to can actually feel the strong excitement or the emotion behind that sentence. Okay, what you are trying to say. Now, for example, look here. We won. Now, this expresses happiness. Okay, this is expressing what? Happiness of a person, that I am happy about something. We won. And if I say only we won full stop, then it's not going to be an exclamation, because the exclamation mark will be missing. Okay, but if I say that, okay, that we won exclamation mark, this shows that there is a strong feeling or a strong emotion or a strong desire coming along with this exclamatory sentence. Okay, look at the second one. This puzzle is driving me up the wall. So basically it expresses frustration, that I cannot understand something and I'm upset about it. So again, if I don't put a exclamation mark in the end and I just put a full stop, then it's going to be a simple assertive sentence. But because I put an exclamation mark, this shows that this is a sentence that is expressing a strong emotion or a strong feeling. Okay, clear? Look at the third one. You are adorable. This is expressing love. Okay, so if you're telling somebody, your feelings about your internal feelings, or your thoughts about somebody, so that will be like, an exclamation also, because you are actually showing your emotions. I'm really going to miss this place. This expresses sorrow. So now again, you can also express sorrow through exclamatory sentences. That is, if you are telling somebody that you're going to be upset about something, then it will be an exclamatory sentence also. An exclamatory sentence expresses, as I told you, the great emotion such as excitement, surprise, happiness, anger, all of these can be exclamatory sentences. Okay. If you're even saying somebody thank you mom, and you put an exclamation mark after it, then that is going to be again an exclamatory sentence. If you say, ice cream sundaes are my favorite, and you put an exclamation mark, again that will be an exclamation sentence. Why? Because you have put an exclamation mark after it. Okay, so is that clear, children? Okay, let's move on. Okay, and last we have the conditionals. Now, the conditionals is something that you people already know. You have just done them recently, so they are very easy. A conditional is a sentence or part of a sentence that expresses a condition. It usually begins with the words when, if, and unless. Okay. Now you have only done the if clause sentences. That is, you have done all of them with the if clause. So I think it's easier for you people to understand it so far that you have if sentences. Okay. When and unless you have not done that so far. But just to let you know, just for your information, that this is also a part of it. Okay. That if a sentence begins with when and unless, it can also be a conditional sentence. Okay. And what does a conditional sentence do? Definitely it gives you a situation, a condition, and a result. It consists of a condition and a result, either fulfilled or to be fulfilled. That is, it gives you, first of all, a situation that if you do this, then this would happen. That is, there is a condition, and the in the next part after the comma, what is attached? The result, okay, or the consequence of it is attached to it. Okay, clear? So let's look at the first example. If you rest, you will feel better. So if you rest is my condition, and you will feel better is my result. Okay, if you rest, you will feel better, and this is my to be fulfilled condition. Okay, that is, the first tense is the present tense and the second is the future set tense. So this is my to be fulfilled condition, that if you rest, you will feel better. If I inherited $1 billion, I would travel to the moon. Now this is again to be fulfilled, that if I inherited, okay, if I inherited $1 billion, I would go to the moon. That is, if I had got this much money, then I would travel to the moon. Okay, clear? This is the second conditional, and the third conditional we have is, if I had gone to bed early, I would have caught the train. So this is the third conditional here, and that is the fulfilled condition, that if I had gone to bed early, I would have missed the train. That is, this situation has already happened. Okay, I have already missed the train, and I went to bed. I did not go to bed early. This shows, and I actually missed my train here. Okay, so these are the 6 different types of conditional sentences, students. Okay, and let's have a quick review of them. What was the first one that we had? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me what was the first type of sentence that we had? Yes, the first was imperative. Okay, now what were the imperative sentences? Imperative sentences, again, I'm repeating, imperative sentences express order, commands, request, advice, are called the imperative sentences. That is, leave this place at once. If I say leave this place at once, this is going to be an order. Okay, so this is going to be my imperative sentence. Please help me. That is a request. So this is going to be a requesting imperative sentence. Okay, so is it clear? Imperative sentence expresses orders, commands, requests. Okay, clear, children? Okay, then the second sentence that we had was, only Fatma is in the class. Where are the other children? Why are you not replying me? The second type that we discussed was Come on, who's going to tell me? Assertive, exactly, Fatma. Where are the other students? I want answers from everyone. Assertive sentences. What are assertive sentences? Come on, where are the rest of the children? Assertive sentences are simple sentences. Very good, Romesa. Thank you. Any other child who can answer me what are assertive sentences? It can be negative also, right? Exactly. It can be positive and negative. There are two types of assertive sentences. The assertive sentences are sentences that give simple assertions or statements, okay, about something. They are called simple sentences. And like if I say it is raining, it is my assertive sentence, okay? It's a positive assertive sentence because I'm just telling a statement. I'm giving a simple statement, okay? It is raining. Now, if I say I get up early in the morning, again, this is a simple assertive sentence. If I say the child is going to school, this is an assertive sentence. Why? Because these are all simple sentences. Now, if I say, you know, honesty is the best policy, again, it is going to be an assertive sentence because I'm giving a simple statement, okay? If, it can be universal truth also, as I told you, like, the sun rises in the east. This is a simple assertive sentence, okay? Now, if I go to the negative one, I can say that she will not listen to me. This is a negative sentence, okay? A sentence which gives a negative meaning, okay? It's called a negative sentence, and it is also a type of assertive, okay? So assertive sentences are divided into positive and negative sentences. Clear? Shall we move forward? Okay. Then the third category that we had was optative sentences. Remember? Very good, Fatima. Manahil, thank you. Optative sentences. What are optative sentences? And let me repeat, optative sentences express a wish, prayer, or a curse. Okay? Clear, children? Optative sentences are telling us about a wish or a prayer or a curse or a keen interest that we want to talk about something. All of these are the optative sentences. For example, may you live long. This is a prayer, okay? I'm giving a prayer here. May you live long. And I'm going to put an exclamation mark after it. May God help you. Again, this is a prayer, okay? May you lose the match. This is a curse, okay? Clear, children? Okay, students. So the next that we have is the one I was telling you previously was updated. Now the next one that we have is, as you all know, the proposals. So proposals are when we are giving the suggestions, that we are really giving a proposal to somebody to accept something, okay? It's not always, as I tell you, a marriage proposal or any other proposal like that. A proposal can be any suggestion or anything that you are asking somebody to do, like let's play together, let's have dinner tonight, or let us get together this weekend. So all of these are proposals or suggestions, okay, which you are giving to somebody to do something, okay? You're giving a propose suggestion to somebody to do something, okay? Then the fifth kind that we have is, as I told you, the exclamations. Now, exclamations are all the words or all the sentences that have an exclamatory mark at the end, okay, which are showing a strong emotion and a desire, okay, which come along with the feeling. Now, the feeling can be happiness, frustration, sadness, excitement, anger, joy, any feeling, okay? Any feeling that comes across with the sentence, it's called an exclamation or an exclamatory sentence, okay? Suppose if I tell you, shut up, so that's going to be an exclamation because I put an exclamation mark after it. Alas, I got the job. So if I put an exclamation mark after alas, that is after alas, if I put an exclamation mark, that is going to be my exclamatory sentence, okay? Similarly, if I put any other word here, like suppose Good Lord, help me. So, good Lord, I put an exclamation mark, help me, I put an exclamation mark. So that's again an exclamatory sentence, okay? So, the last one that we have are the conditionals. The sixth one are the conditionals. Now, as I told you, conditionals are sentences that have the if and the resulting clause, okay? That have two clauses, the if clause and the resulting clause. So, you are very much familiar with the conditionals that if you go there, you will be in trouble. Okay, this is my first conditional. Or if I say, if you would have got up on time, you would have got the train. So this is my second conditional. Okay, so I hope the conditionals are clear to you people. That is, there are total six types of sentences. The first one, repeat with me, are imperatives. Then we have the assertives, optatives, proposals, exclamations, and conditionals. Okay, these are the six different kinds of sentences that we have. Okay, so let's move on. Now, can you tell the type? Now I want students to answer me. I first of all, let's have Zimmel. I want Zimmel to answer me. Can you answer me? He plays cricket. He plays cricket. What kind of a sentence is this? He plays cricket. He plays cricket. Is this a simple sentence? Is this a operative sentence? What is being told here? Is this just a simple statement, or is this some kind of a prayer, or is this some kind of a wish, or is this some kind of an exclamation? What is it? Is there a condition here? He plays cricket. Yes, exactly. It's a simple sentence, and a simple sentence with a positive remark. Okay, that is an affirmative sentence. An assertive sentence that is affirmative also at the same time. So he plays cricket. This is a assertive sentence. Okay, let's come to the second one. May you recover soon. Now, may you recover soon. Although this sentence, students look at have it as an exclamation mark, but do you think it's an exclamatory sentence? Do you think it's an exclamation sentence or an optative sentence? Okay, which one is it? It's an operative sentence. Exactly. Why? Because it is having a prayer. Okay, I told you any sentence that has a prayer, a curse, or a good thought, or anything that comes along with an exclamation mark is called a optative sentence. Okay, so may you recover soon is a prayer here. Okay, it can be a prayer, it can be a curse, it can be a wish. So if it is coming along with an exclamation mark, then it is an optative sentence. Okay, is that clear? Okay, if he pays attention, he will pass the test. Now this is a very simple one. Can I have Bilal to answer me? If he pays attention, he will pass the test. What kind of a sentence is this? Yes. Okay, that's right, but I want the person I'm asking to answer me. If he pays attention, he will pass the test. Okay, that is correct. That is exactly correct. Very good. That is, if he pays attention, he will pass the test. That is a conditional sentence. Now, what condition is it? Is it first conditional or second conditional? The first condition I told you is the one that have a present tense in the first part, if part, and a future tense in the second part. Okay. So this is the first conditional. Exactly. If he pays attention, he will pass the test. So pays is my present tense and will pass is my future tense. Okay. So this is again first conditional. Okay. Conditional sentence. Okay. Let's look at the fourth one. Let's go out for dinner. Now let's go out for dinner. Is this a statement? Is this an optative sentence? Is this an imperative sentence? What is this? Or is this a proposal? What kind of a sentence is this? Yes, can I have Sania Javed? Can you answer me? Let's go out for dinner. Okay, yes, let's go out for dinner is it's a proposal. Why? Because you are giving a suggestion here. Okay, that let's go out for dinner. Okay, there is no exclamation here. It's not an assertive sentence. See, check the difference between the assertive and the proposal, that the assertive is only giving a statement, but in let's go out for dinner, you are actually giving a suggestion. So if it's a suggestion, it's a proposal. Okay, Okay, the fifth one. The fifth one is easy. Attack the enemy. Attack the enemy is actually an order. It's a command. So a sentence that gives an order or a command is called the, it's called the, yes, children, I want Anas Ahmad to answer me. Attack the enemy. What kind of a sentence is this? Attack the enemy. Attack the enemy is a imperative sentence. Exactly. Why? Because you are giving an order. Okay, you're giving an order here, a command here. Attack the enemy. Okay, and the last one. Well done, you have stood first. Can I have Maida to answer me? Well done, you have stood first. This is a, exactly, this is an exclamation sentence. Why? Because this sentence is actually giving us an exclamatory or a strong, it is emotion here. Well done, that means this is showing happiness or congratulations or a proudness feeling. Okay, that well done, you have stood first. So these are all the 6 types of sentences, children. I hope they are very clear to you. Any questions, any queries, you can always ask me in the Google Classroom comment section. I'll be more than welcome to answer you. Again, before I end the meeting, let me remind you that you have to do this work in the English language copies. That is, you have to, you know, attempt this assignment and the next assignment that will be given in the English language copies. Today you will be submitting the literature copies. Don't worry, don't panic. Just turn in your literature copies today and take back your language copies from school. Those of you who have submitted it. And those of you who are not submitting the copies, kindly make sure you give me the copies, because otherwise they will not be corrected. So please make sure that you do the work on time and you do the assignments neatly. Okay, and please write the index. Some of you are not writing the index. I am very much upset about it because it gets really difficult. Please write the indexes, okay? So take care of yourself and stay home, stay safe, and Allah Hafiz.